Hey.
Hello. Are we live?
I don't know what's going on. No technical difficulties.
Yeah, y'all. This is a live show.
Hey,
So
look,
sometimes things happen, guys.
things happen. Happy MLK Day.
But hi, ladies. Hey, chat. What's goody?
Hello.
It's been a restful day. We got snow here in the DMV, Monique.
Y'all already got snow?
Yeah, not real heavy, but it's all on the grass, no cars, you know.
Oh, snap.
Not the streets are not messed up, but I think some of the schools might be 2 hour delay tomorrow or something like that.
Okay.
Those people who got little kids, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's not bad. It's just how it's just you know how to get all on the cars and just be a mess.
Yeah, just a little late.
Shut down in Texas because y'all know how we do in Texas. If it get even a little bit of something on the ground, we shut it down.
If it get a little blade on the grass, y'all shutting the whole state down.
That's Georgia too, because
South Carolina.
Tell me why tomorrow. Inga, tell me why tomorrow here in Georgia they already talking about shutting down the school because of inclement weather.
No, but I remember that time. Was you in the?
I remember that too.
I don't know how long you've been in Atlanta all your life or something, but remember when y'all had that ice storm?
Yes,
because my best girlfriend live in Atlanta, and I go down there from time to time, and it shut the whole city down. That time. People were stuck on the highway.
Yes.
Remember that could not get over. That was bad.
It was terrible.
We had a pile up.
And then Texas, y'all had it last year, right? Y'all had a bad ice storm like in Dallas, Houston, a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
And y'all don't know how to handle it because, you know, y'all not used to it.
Yeah, South Carolina the same way.
Yeah. Well, anything below the DC area, they go crazy when it. But we act kind of stupid here too. They go out to the store, they buy all the bread, the milk, and and all the chicken, and act like they're gonna be stuck in the house like a blizzard, you know. So
you have to get prepared.
It is so true.
It's 15 degrees in Seattle.
Okay, Coach Dread said it's 15 degrees in Seattle. Good Lord. It ain't that cold here. I mean, it's cold, but not that
it's
cold.
25 degrees here, and I can't take it.
Right.
What is it? It was 12 in Texas, y'all. 12 degrees in freaking Texas.
Oh, yeah. To me, it's 26 degrees right now. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's too cold.
And they expecting the winter advisory up until 7 a.m. Oh, yeah. Schools might be closed down tomorrow for those people who got kids. Might be closed tomorrow.
Our school.
I'm glad I work at home.
Girl, I wish that was me.
But
I'm glad because I ain't got to even go out and fight through it.
Yeah, brown sugar 803. That's how we do in the SC, baby. We shut it down.
They said they canceled school last week for wind and rain. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. That's all it was.
Oh, my God. Monique said it's -3 in Illinois. And RD said -3 in Minneapolis.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We're gonna be putting y'all on the prayer list. Same as Tonya. -8 in Indiana. Y'all on the prayer list for tonight because praying y'all get through it.
Yeah,
okay. Because it's the cold. It turns into ice.
Exactly,
and that's where the danger part is. It's not the snow. Like I could deal with some light snow. It's the ice. First of all, you got to get out of your front door, and you might slip and fall. I done fell on the ice. It's no joke.
Yeah. We had 17 with it's like the wind is still kind of. I don't hear the wind no more today, but it's supposed to get back down to like 9 tonight in the morning at 7. So we can't live like this.
No. Oh, and Petite Delight 87 said, "I got a doctor appointment." I said, "You better cancel it."
That was
yeah. Or they might even cancel it because if they can't get into the office, they ain't gonna be able to see you nobody. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, they're talking about the different states that are shut down. Sonya, towards Sterling, Sanaya.
Yeah, no, and everybody going through it because it's been cold weather across the country. Everybody, even places that's normally warm, it's been cold. So
yeah, and my light bill is not gonna be able to handle all of this because I ain't trying to see this damn light bill, y'all.
No, we're gonna have to take when you told me about your light bill, I said, okay, we got to start a GoFundMe for your light bill because that's getting out of hand.
Girl.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
getting
y'all,
out of
so
hand.
I'm gonna take over for a second. I think Moochie wants us to kind of get started talking about Unique. So I didn't get to talk to y'all. So I want to know what everyone's thoughts and reaction is, I guess, to the deletion of Unique. You know, how did you feel? How do you feel about his character? Will you miss him? Give me all the tea, all your thoughts. I'm gonna
Uh-oh, here we
start.
go. Another funeral.
Oh Lord, Inga, you can go first.
Oh, I was in here with my tissues. I was upset. I was crying. I was I was shocked. Now that we know the story on everything about the actor, I understand it. So I feel a little I understand it. But that time when it hit me, I was like, oh no, Jesus, no. I was in here screaming at my own TV. So yeah, I'm not happy but that he's gone, but you know, I understand the circumstances of why the actor had to do what he had to do. So so it's TV. Maybe they can find some, you know how they do on soap operas, and next thing somebody died and they bring them back later or something.
Right.
Maybe they find a way to bring them back.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to go next.
I know Tamika was
Y'all
upset.
know we had a live reaction on it, so we was all on live when it all went down. So we was, and nobody was really like. I know I wasn't feeling it. I still thought it was a joke. Like I was still hurt. I didn't even do my video. Like I did a video, but I didn't even post it. Like that's just how hurt I was by this whole situation. And guys, make sure y'all go do the poll. Moochie has a poll up. I forgot the question is about Unique. I don't remember it word for word, but make sure you go and answer the poll. If you're on my channel, you probably got to go to Moochie channel because I forgot to put it up.
Yes, rest in peace, Kadeem Unique Mathis. I'm gonna miss you. I was so pissed off. I was very, very pissed off. If y'all saw the live reaction, then y'all already know what time it is. If you saw my recap, then you know what time it is. I'm just waiting. Y'all already know it's gonna be a party in the den when Ronnie go down. It's gonna be party in the den when Poodle Head, aka Juliana, go down. So yeah, but I'm gonna miss you, Unique. Okay, you was a real one in my eyes. I don't care what nobody say, and I feel disrespected that we can't even have a proper funeral for him. Even Dean got a funeral in 2.5 seconds. Okay,
right?
Exactly.
So we ain't got nobody.
Yeah,
We
they ain't
can't
even have
grieve for
they
my
ain't even have a
boy.
proper funeral.
Yeah,
They can't even come to the
yet.
repass.
They
Exactly.
found him. They had to find him out at first, y'all. They hadn't found him.
Yeah, because
But
Dean, you're right, Tamika, because Dean had one, and we ain't even wasn't invested in him not like that. So and he had a funeral.
yes.
So long and make it worse than what it is for the Unique lovers. I wasn't a fan of his. I mean, I had no problem with him, but I mean, I didn't like the way he was unalive. If he is unalive, you know, I didn't like it. I am not a Ronnie fan, but I do like what he brings to the show because he got everybody in the uproar. He got everybody talking, so he is good for the show. However, when he leaves, I won't shed a tear. When Juliana, what they call her, Pupiana, is unalive, I won't shed a tear.
I'm gonna.
But now if something happened to Marvin, now,
Oh no, let's not even go there. Come on, just stop.
now, Candy Love gonna show out, okay?
Yeah, no. Now I'm gonna do backflips in my living room if Ronnie or Juliana is taken out of here. I'm gonna be like a Olympic person up in here in my living room. I'm so cheering. I'm gonna be so happy.
Well, y'all know I was a huge fan of Unique. If you've seen my recent reviews and on other people's channels, I have vouched for him. I've shown my love and dedication to him. I am very upset that he is gone. I'm heartbroken. Like for a moment, I wasn't even sure if I could watch the show without him. That's how invested I was in his character. It still hurts. It still feels like something is missing, even though it's only been one episode, but we need another impactful character to fill that gap, that hole that's missing, in my opinion.
And Lulu just not doing it.
Lulu, I love you.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna move on to Lulu?
We'll get there in a second, but y'all know I do not F's with Ronnie. I don't like Urkel. I don't like Ronnie Myers. I despise him. I don't like him as a villain.
He's an evil Urkel too. Evil Steve Urkel.
I'm not impressed by him. I don't think y'all know how I feel. I do not like the brother.
No, I can't stand him. And I like villains on shows.
Me too.
I root for villains. I mean, I don't care if you're talking about The Sopranos or The Wire or any of these shows. I like a villain. You need a villain, but he's just I don't even know how to say. I want him out of my face. I don't want to look at his face no more.
Yeah. He walked in wrong. He came in when he said when we walked in the building, he was sitting down wrong. So he was just all wrong from the beginning. So that's why I think nobody really likes him the way he, handled Unique in the beginning. Had it been different, it probably would be different up until the point where they, got into the fisticuffs. But
Brown Sugar 803. No, we don't want to see no sex scene with Ronnie and Juliana. Absolutely no.
I don't, and I got a feeling it's coming. I don't want to see it, but I got a feeling it's coming.
I never thought about
it. He had them glasses off, and him and Juliana sitting on that damn couch. I said, Lord, I don't want to see it.
Tamika, I don't want to see it.
No, I don't want. Nobody wants to see that.
It's gonna be,
I can't wait for Juliana to get up out of here. I'm ready for Rock to take her out. That's one of the first hits I want her to take care of.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Permissa, y'all? Because that's where the episode kind of starts.
Yes.
Permissa coming out, and Rock told her, she's like, look, you the only reason why you not gonna get it is because
of Unique. Yeah. Out of her respect she has for him is why Permissa didn't get a bullet in her tail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She just got that bop on her head. I don't know why she thought she was gonna run up.
She's like, bop.
Right.
Yeah.
You were scared of Rock when you walked into the store 2 seasons ago. You were scared of her then. So what makes you think you can walk up to her with a blicky? Goodbye.
No, love will make you do some crazy things, y'all.
That's true.
Absolutely.
True
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's true.
It really is. Hammer, and it was caught. She caught.
I like
her face.
I like seeing Rock and Permissa sit down together.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like the interaction. And I'm glad that she wasn't taken out, Permissa. Now, we might not need to see her no more, but I'm glad she's not taken out,
Right.
Yeah, because once they had that conversation. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying she was necessary. It was necessary.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, once they had that conversation, Rock kind of put it together like, you spoke to Ronnie, and then from this over here talking about, oh no, Ronnie wouldn't do that. He loved his brother. He used to beat up the people back in the days. I said, girl, this ain't back in the days.
She don't know what's going on. Yeah.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I think you think he probably kept Unique. He deliberately kept things, he kept her separate. That's his baby mother, the mother of his child. He didn't keep her. She knew what he did, but I don't think she was involved on the day. So she assumed that Ronnie and him was cool, Yeah,
she know they was having their little arguments, but she wasn't expecting that it would go there. And I do feel like it was in the heat of the moment. Like, I don't think he intentionally did that, because he was telling old Poodle Head over and over, my brother ain't going nowhere. My brother ain't going nowhere. But
that's why I say he's a psychopath, because you're telling me you as a man, you get into a scuffle with your baby bro and he whoops you behind. Okay. And when his back is turned, you bash his head in, like, and murder him. Like, come on. Like, you're psycho. You are psycho.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Well,
is
yeah,
insane.
yeah, that's not even a question.
And
But
And
he
that's
was
not
making
normal
his moves
behavior.
this episode.
yeah, he
Oh,
was
look like
talking. I'm
Moochie
like,
coming
oh,
too.
he know words. He know more than my Cheerios.
I'm so sick of that.
He was
But
doing too
but
much.
what about what y'all feel about when he grabbed not only the money but all the jewelry? That I think Pernessa knew then he was
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
Of
Then
course,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
When
when
Mm-hmm.
he
he
took
yeah.
all the
when,
chains, yeah.
yeah, when he put her
Hmm.
on the ground, she was looking like, oh snap, Rock might be.
Come
Yeah.
on, no, he gonna be looking for that when he come back. I mean, he
Right.
stared at her. I was scared through my own TV. I was like,
Yeah.
mm.
Hmm.
And that's when
She
she should
should
have been
have
pulling
had
that
that
gun out on
damn
him.
hammer for him instead of for
Uh-huh.
Rock.
Mhm.
Exactly. It
Yes.
was just crazy because it was crazy to me because of the fact that like even right after you do it, even if you had a little like you it's like you have no respect for your brother, and at
Hmm.
the end of the day money ends up being the thing that once again
Yep.
tears people apart. These are supposed you
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be family, you know what I'm saying? Like regardless of how you feel about what he's done or how he's done or how he let Rock take over, this supposed to be family, you know, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
as soon as he ain't even in the ground because his body ain't gonna, is not found.
Uh-huh.
And you already trying to move on some it's just so dumb. I'm just so close to my brothers and I am so family oriented. Like that just hurt my heart to see
Yeah.
Yeah.
how it all played out. But it's
Well, you
real
know
life.
something. You make a good point
Well,
on
you
that
know
because
the power universe.
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Because they didn't find the body yet, and they didn't find the body. No funeral, memorial service, anything. They could be just leaving it open for the actor to come back. If maybe they could write it in that someone found him and he was,
Oh,
I mean,
like Kanan. They gonna do that
Oh, well,
again?
I
or
hope they don't
like
redo
in the
that
movie
again. But
Mystery or something. You know what I'm saying? With some crazy person thing.
But we
It could come up with all kind of
they
ways
can,
about it.
yeah.
Who knows? I
I
don't
would
know.
love to see Unique back, but I just hope they don't recycle another story. I hate when they recycle storylines like that. I just don't want another storyline recycled. But I would love to have Unique back, so
Yeah.
I might
But not
overlook
for
a
this. He can
recycle.
come back this season, but never know. Could be
Yeah.
next season. Never know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So they may be leaving it open.
yeah,
Good. My only
yeah.
thing
Let's.
is I don't know how he would fit it back into the storyline because
Exactly.
eventually, like, we have to remember that this is a show about Kanan, and yes, his family.
Hmm.
So I forget who said I
Yeah,
don't know if it was Marcus or I forget who said it.
yeah. It's raising Canaan. It's not raising
Yeah,
unique. Yeah.
yeah.
So.
I think it was
Yeah,
Marcus.
that's why I said like I definitely was like, oh man, I didn't want him to go yet, but at the same time, originally he was supposed to go in season 1, so we got him longer than we were
Exactly.
supposed to have him anyway. That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
saying before. Even in the
Yeah.
original Power, Sean was supposed to actually die season 1, and he stayed a little bit longer. So sometimes they keep people longer than they,
Yeah.
intending to. So I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like we got to be thankful for the time we got.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Exactly.
That's
Especially when
true.
you
And there's
become a
other
You
fan
gotta
people they
let it
favorite.
want to
go.
bring in too. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, ladies, we
Especially when
gotta
you
let it
become
go
a
then.
now when you get a fan favorite like that, it's good to ride the wave of a fan favorite.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then you eventually do have to let it go because think about it, they built Unique's character up to the point where he does become a fan favorite. Because in the beginning, Unique is not supposed to be somebody that we really rocking with,
Right.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
they
true.
Exactly.
build him up,
Yeah,
make you
yeah. And
like
then later he
him,
became
Exactly.
a
then
fan
take him
favorite. You're
away,
right. You're right.
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
then
Mm-hmm.
boom,
Because he
and
wasn't a
Yeah.
fan
some
favorite
more.
in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. And
Exactly.
No,
now I'm worried about Marvin. Is like y'all was saying, like
Oh
they make
no.
everybody love him. Y'all know how the story go.
Oh
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
I knew Vacay had first said it and I was like,
Hmm.
no, stop it. But now I'm seeing what he's saying
Yeah.
and it's not sitting well in my chest about it.
Yeah.
I
You
know
better
it's gonna
release that
happen.
stress.
It's either if he's not
Hmm.
taken out, he's gonna at least go get locked up, which I'd rather him be locked up than be taken
Yeah,
out.
I would
yeah,
rather that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I would
yeah.
rather that too.
Like he could get locked
Yeah.
up like for a season, like they did with Ghost or Tariq or
Hmm.
Tasha, where you get locked up for like half a season and there's some technicality you able to get out. Now I'm okay with that because we can at least still see him, but
Hello, can y'all hear me? Are y'all able to hear me now? Because I can't hear y'all.
We can
I
hear
had
you.
to put
Yeah.
it on mute because for some reason I'm not hearing y'all.
Yes, we hear you.
All right, soon as we started, my nephew turned his game on. That's why I got kicked off. I had to go in there and see he snuck and turned his video game on. Sorry about that, y'all. Well,
Eating up the juice.
can I didn't even get to talk at all. So I had some clips. Um I wanted to ask you guys about Unique. That was the first thing I wanted to touch on because it's like now it's like at
Go
this
on and
point
still tell your piece. We was just
I got away
keeping
from
the
y'all.
keeping everybody company while until you
No,
came back.
I know, but I feel like y'all I didn't hear I'm trying to get back on where I couldn't even hear y'all half the time. What I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think it's a possibility that they will bring him back? Because they left it open because you know how they do in Power. Nobody even though we saw his body roll down that hill, there is a chance. Or do you think it's a chance that he's alive? This is the poll question for the night. Like, do you think we'll see the Unique again? And we'll answer that out when it closes. We got 75 people in the building.
Woo woo.
Please hit the like, hit the share. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. And holla at your girl. I was so distraught with Unique being gone that I had to take a minute to come back to this. And I don't know, for some reason, maybe I wasn't supposed to talk about it. I don't know. But I wanted to also talk about with the whole thing with Panessa and Rock, that confrontation. Y'all know I wanted to see a cat fight. I wanted to know what y'all thoughts was what were your thoughts on the confrontation between Panessa and Rock? And I'm gonna start with you, Tamika. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. No, I was saying that I liked that conversation. I thought it was a good conversation after she got her bop in her head, so she could come back down to reality and down and talk. Because it didn't take Rock long, I was saying, to put the two and two together. Like, listen, I ain't do nothing to him. Did you talk to Ronnie? What is Ronnie saying? And the fact that Permissa was basically like, because once she looked at Rock and Rock was looking at her, she was like, no, he wouldn't do that to his brother like they normally. Yeah, they have their fights, but he loved his brother. He was always beating up anybody that was stuck to him or mess with him. He wouldn't do anything to hurt him. And it's like, girl, do you really believe what you're saying right now, okay? Do you believe the words that are coming out of your mouth? So I like that they had that conversation. And then it had Rock looking too, like, well, where the hell is he? What the hell is going on? Because she didn't have no clue, So I liked
Mm-hmm.
it.
And with that, let's take a look at the scene, y'all.
You don't love him. I love him. I've always loved him. I have fucking. I said I didn't do nothing to Nick. And the only reason you still alive right now is because I know he don't want me to hurt you.
I like the way she handled it, Rock,
Yeah.
because she knows something's wrong, but she did enough just to take her down a peg, like Tamika said, and I like the conversation that they had afterwards. She told her to stay protected, and even though she had that conversation with her, it still seemed like I didn't like. This made me not like Ronnie even more, y'all. For real. This really made me not like Ronnie at all after this. And I just want to see. I didn't want to see them sleep together. I heard y'all talk about that when I was trying to get back on. Nah, I don't. I don't want to see them sleep together at all. I'm
Right.
not. I'm not even
No,
ready to see that.
no sex scene with damn Urkel. I don't want to see that.
So now, what y'all thought about? I'm even mad at Kanan at this episode too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I stay
This is
mad at Kanan.
All right,
Kanan was a
so
little grown this time.
I
He
do
was
not
too
like young
grown.
Kanan at all. Not at all.
Can I say
you
this,
said,
Moochie, real quick?
yeah, I was just getting ready to ask you, EJ. This is my next question is for you. EJ, you mentioned this before about Kanan and his mother cleaning everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on this whole thing as far as Kanan's attitude, Kanan and the social worker, Kanan finding out about the gun?
Well, like I have always stood on the side with that. I understood why Rock did what she did. I get that it was wrong and all that type of stuff, and I get that her the way that her tactics are, they may not necessarily be the way that you should do things, but she be coming from a good place most of the time. And for me, Kanan is so spoiled and he always jumping into stuff that he don't need to jump in. Now, the one thing I was proud of Kanan on was the way that he went along with the social worker thing. I was glad with that, but part of me was like, he doing this because he trying to stay out, he trying to stay clear himself. Part of this is for him mainly. It ain't really to help his mama, but it's to make sure he stay good. But I don't know. I just always feel like Kanan is just in some stuff. And then the way that he went off on Famous about the gun, he know who his mama is and how she is. And the way he went at him about you should be scared of me too. I'm like, dude, you know who your mama is. Yes, he's scared of him. Yeah, maybe he should have said something. But Rock literally unalives people. Let's just be real. So I don't know. And then when we get to that other scene, I'll come back with my next half because I got some
All
more stuff
right.
to say.
Okay. So Momo,
Yes, honey.
what are your thoughts about seeing we're starting to see the change with Kanan? We're starting to see him turn to a darker side.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about it?
It makes me sad because I was trying to hold on to the innocent young Kanan as long as I could as a viewer, but
Mm-hmm.
it's gripping out of my hands. It's flipping out of my hands now. Like I gotta let it go. I have to let it go. He's changing. I think we're about to see the dynamics with him and Jukebox change. They're gonna become distant. He's treating Famous with disrespect. We know Famous messes up and does his thing, but I think Famous genuinely is a good person and genuinely loves Kanan. And I don't like the way that Kanan has been treating Famous. I don't like the way he's keeping things from Jukebox. And um I'll get to it later, but I'll just say, Rock is a handful, but at that club scene, Kanan really showed me that he really no longer rocks with his mom, because the minute you let an outsider disrespect your family, we all know how family is. I said this last night on Miss K's channel. We all have family. We've all had beef with family. We know when it comes to family, you can say what you want. I can say what I want about my sister, but
Exactly.
I get
Exactly.
that. I get that. I
Yeah.
totally get that.
When that part came, I was looking at him because it was like the look on his face, and then he just smirked. I said, "Wait a damn minute."
Thank you, Tamika. It was that damn smirk he had. It was a smirk of agreement, and it was a smirk of, oh, okay, cool, yeah, F rock. Like, how do you let
Mm-hmm.
an outsider say that about your mom and you nod
Mm-hmm.
and grin? So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I think Kanan's gone. Like,
Yeah.
he is
Yeah.
gone.
Okay,
And
so with
Drew
that,
kept seeing it too. That's why she was coming the way she was coming. It's like, because throughout it, every time Ronnie was coming to him, even when he told him about the party, it was like, well, I need to be there. He really wasn't interested in nothing they were saying. It was like, now that y'all saying y'all don't like her, because I guess he was looking at it like they wanted to be around him because of her. But now that he know they don't like her, that actually kind of enticed him, where he like, oh, maybe I can rock with y'all. Because he wasn't really paying no attention to them like that all before that. Everything else they were saying, he like, that y'all need me for you. Y'all could do your own thing.
okay, so with that being said, Inga, now that we see that he's siding with Ronnie, do you believe that the same type of manipulation that Kanan did an older Kanan did, because remember I said this from the beginning, that an older Kanan did to Tariq. Are we going to see the same thing here? I want to ask between you and Candy. I want y'all to give me your answers. I'm gonna start with you first, Inga, and then we're gonna go to Candy, and then everybody else pretty much answered like what they thought about this
Wait a minute. What's
version
the
of
question? Is
Kanan.
the older Canaan manipulating?
I said, this is what I said. Do you feel like the same manipulation tactics is going to happen, like how older Kanan did to Tariq?
Oh
And if
yes,
you want
most
to add
definitely.
anything to that, please do.
Yes, most definitely. You can see that we're going to see that happen. I believe that. I think Ronnie is going to manipulate him to do things he wants him to do. I mean, he couldn't manipulate. He couldn't make his brother do things. So now I'm gonna get Kanan to do it. And that's why I'm putting Famous on the prayer list, because I'm gonna be worried for him.
Uh,
Yeah, because I don't know if he gonna make it out of the season.
Mm.
I don't. Yeah, no, I see, and there's a whole lot of things. Even with trying to do something to take his mother out or take her down, or something. I see Ronnie manipulating him with that. Yeah.
all right. So Candy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Look, I know you kind of you and EJ kind of heartbroken because y'all Cowboys done lost.
Oh, girl. Good night.
Y'all Cowboys done lost.
I know they've been awfully quiet
I
up
don't
in
see
there, so I ain't want to
no
say nothing.
cowboy. I
They
don't
have
see
been
no
awfully
cowboy
quiet.
logos or nothing like that. No, everybody's being quiet
Hold on.
today.
Wait a minute. They
Everybody
still
quiet
done
today
lost.
on the
See the
Cowboys.
hand
Don't play.
sweatshirt,
On the
none of that kind of stuff.
Cowboys.
But
Everybody's
anyway,
all the ladies is quiet today. The two Cowboy fans is really quiet today.
We ain't quiet. Candy sick. We still the boys up in this thing. We
What
don't
up,
play.
Brillo?
on to the next thing, Mooch.
Yo, this is the second time. What you know what I'm pissed off about?
Their head stay right here, boo boo.
Let me tell y'all why I'm mad, son.
You can
Let,
win
let me
next
tell,
season,
let me tell you
next
why I'm
football
mad,
season.
son. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm mad. I just don't understand. You get kicked out of your mama house.
Mm.
You get kicked out of your mama's house, and you get kicked out of your own apartment.
You talking about Famous?
Yeah, we
Yes.
would have to fight. I'm sorry.
I'm
If I
Yeah,
lose,
we
I
would have been.
lose. We gonna have to fight.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
would have been
leaving my
scrapping,
place.
even if I lose. But we would have been fighting. I'm like, no, this is my daggone apartment. I brought you up in here. Yeah.
I'm like, how can you go tell him he gotta leave, and he ain't even supposed to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Kanan being real grown this episode. Real grown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. You getting too big for your britches, cuz. Can y'all hear me?
I'm just like with him. I'm
Okay.
like, how he let this dude? Oh, how
Yeah,
he let this dude put him out his own place?
That was wild.
it was. And then you
I'm
wake
not
up looking for him.
understanding that.
I'm like, you better be gone by the time I get back. I'm like,
Right.
no, in word, you better be gone by the time I get back. I mean, we would
Right.
have been fighting, even if I lost and I
Yeah.
beat up or whatever may happen. We would have been. I agree with Tamika. We just would have been fighting up in there.
We've been
All
strapping
right,
him.
so let's take a look at that, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh wait, this ain't even the right one.
What
This
you
is the one
want?
that's too long.
Hey, no, speak, nigga.
Let me remove that. That's the one that's too long. Well, I had all my stuff loaded up into this thing until
Brillo
my
talking about famous ain't paying no bills.
I
Came
don't give a damn. We both gonna be out this beat. You ain't
No,
gonna
that's
be in
right.
here, and I'm not in here. I don't give a damn if you paying the bills or not. Let somebody come in my house and be paying
Yeah,
something and
I
then
don't
tell me
care.
I
Your
got
name
to
ain't on
leave.
the lease. It's
We
still my
both
place.
gonna be out here.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's the principle.
It's the
I don't care
principle.
who paying bills. You can't
I'm
just
It's
have
the
just
them
trying to
both
figure
principle.
ways.
out how he let him kick him out like that. Like I know you he's saying I'm scary too,
Scary too, nigga.
but he pissed me off so much with that part.
Yeah,
He really did.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
like,
sorry.
dude, you not that scary. Let's just be real. Stop playing. Not
Okay.
yet, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you ain't there yet.
Right.
Go get your own apartment. Go kick Paul out his
Yeah,
apartment. Leave my
yeah,
apartment
Paul.
alone.
Yeah, Paul from down the hall, as Moochie say. Paul from down the hall.
He
He
ain't gonna last long
he's
though.
a
He gonna
goner.
be out of here
Y'all
after
might as
that.
well
He
just
gonna
say
be out of
goodbye
here
to him.
anyway.
At some
Well,
point, he
I'm
might be
glad you
out of
brought up Paul from down the hall. Do you think? How y'all think that? Yo, I knew he was gonna. Kanan was gonna handle him that way though. He knew he knew he
Yeah.
was soft.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He gonna
Okay, the more
Ronnie probably
famous
gonna take
name not on
Paul
the
out.
lease either. Then whose name on the lease?
Crown Camacho.
For Crown, yeah. He the one that
Oh,
had
that's
got him
right.
the place.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right.
that's Crown
Yeah, yeah.
spot. Remember, he got the
Mm-hmm.
That's
place
right.
off
Because
the
I
strength
forgot.
of Crown.
I forgot that
Mm-hmm.
part.
So
Yeah, he did.
technically, it probably is the apartment's really probably Lulu, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's true.
Rock.
That's true. Because Kendall, right? They under
You got 5
18.
minutes to pack your shit and get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, yeah, when I get back, we gonna have some problems, famous. I'm scary too, motherfucker.
Nigga.
You forget that shit.
Loosen your jaw.
Okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
I would have said, do something then. Do
It's
it.
a no for me, dog.
OT
Okay,
told
so
him he need to call Section 8.
so
Uh-oh.
you think that this is the beginning of the end of Famous now, with him being kicked out.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Famous. It's not.
Mm-mm.
And then he in
Mm-mm.
there with Lulu, the child, telling him to confess.
Yeah,
He
I
said,
was waiting to
take
see
that
when y'all was gonna
shit
get
to
to
the
that.
grave.
No,
Like,
I
I'm
want to
done
get
with
to that.
Lulu.
I want to get to that as far
it's
as
not
hold
looking
on.
good for Famous.
Mm-mm.
So now Lulu fell off the wagon.
No, he done
Again.
fell into the
He
street.
done
He
fell
all
off the
way off the
wagon.
wagon.
We still didn't talk about the probation or the the
The, so-
the
social worker.
social worker. Do y'all think she's coming back? You think we gonna see her again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
the
she
end of
will.
Mm-hmm.
She'll come back
She
again.
said
The
One,
she
way
gonna
probably
she
one
come
was
more
back.
still
time.
hustling, she coming back.
Yeah.
Probably at least one more time. We'll see her maybe one more time.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And
so let
and
me
he
ask
only
y'all
told
this.
her what he need. He didn't say anything to her to protect his mother. He don't give a damn about his mother. He did it to protect himself.
Oh yeah.
Because had
Yeah,
he said, "Oh
especially
no,
now
it's
that
Everybody
he
illegal,"
so.
his
because he
whole
would end up going to
attitude
foster care had he said something different.
Yeah.
So
his whole attitude changed because now he went back there knowing that she planted that hammer in his bag.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
that's why his whole attitude is now really he feels just like, I hate to say it, Ronnie Effa.
Mm-hmm.
Him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if only thing we already know, Lulu doesn't want to mess with her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What's of the whole conversation with him, with her coming to the bar?
Oh,
I was
I was waiting on that. I was waiting on it. I kept saying, when we gonna get the conversation? Everybody else spoke. It was what I was expecting it to be. Just because she came to talk to him, that don't mean that he had to be like, "Oh, I want to mess with you. All is forgiven." We knew that wasn't gonna happen. I like the fact that he was saying, "You had me doing things out here when I was a kid. You was my big sister. I was following you wherever you went. I wanted to go." But she was right too when she said, but yeah, now we grown, so you got to take responsibility. Like, it's things you could have said no to, and you still did it. And the fact that he let that make him crumble and do all this other dumb stuff and fall to the pits of hell. I just want to slap Lulu up and down the damn street. But I was glad that they had the conversation. And then when she said, "Well, I'm here now. Where you want to go, baby brother?" He didn't want to go nowhere with your ass. He said, "Get out, don't let the door knocks."
all
Yeah.
right. So with that being said, Candy,
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
think because she came back there, do you think she came back there to get him prepared just in case Ronnie comes after her? Do you think that's why she was coming there? Because all of this is going on and she need her hitter with her? She has no more bodyguards. A lot of people got taken out with that whole thing that happened with the Italians. So
Mm.
she really needs a protection.
But if she needed it, she would have talked to him differently.
Yeah.
She had a FU conversation. I don't need you conversation. That's the conversation she had with him. It wasn't I apologize or I'm sorry. It was no accountability on her part for the things that she did have him do, regardless of how old he is, regardless, no matter what. We know who the boss is. We know you won't tell her, yeah, you're not gonna tell her no. We already know that, so there's no need to even debate. Is that she didn't go there for help. She went there to do what she did. Because you didn't try to reconcile with your brother.
Yeah, I feel like she went there, one, because remember she was already supposed to go there, but that's when they made her come down to the precinct and all of that. And two, because of what Kanan said when he was in there arguing with her, and he said, "This is probably the same thing you did to Lulu." And she was like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." And he said, "Yeah, I do. I think I got a pretty good idea."
She don't give a damn about Lulu. So
No, she don't. Because
no.
she didn't go. Her intentions were never to
She
reconcile.
didn't come
him.
there where
Yeah.
upset, crying, trying to really make amends.
It wasn't
Nothing
even
like that.
But
that.
y'all
It
acting
wasn't
like
even
this is her
sideways.
character. That's not her character.
That's not her.
Yeah, we know she.
Yeah, I
Right,
know.
we know
I
that.
didn't expect
We
that
not-
anyway.
Yeah, we
I
not.
would have been
Yeah, we not
shocked,
saying
y'all,
that,
had
but,
she did it.
but
That's
she's
her
not.
way
She didn't
of
go there for.
apologizing, though. But that's
She wasn't
her
going
way
there.
of apologizing.
She wasn't
That's
going
what
there
I'm
for him
saying.
to become her hitter.
I
again.
agree with you, EJ.
That wasn't her conversation.
She loves her brother, but I agree with Kanan. I think you're flawed. I don't think you even know how to love people correctly. So it's not that she doesn't love Lulu, but she did him wrong. And she definitely made mistakes as his big sister and as the head of the family. She did make mistakes, but like EJ said, she was coming, that was her way of apologizing. I'm not saying it makes it right. It doesn't make it right, but that was her way of trying to be like, look, the past is the past. I know I did some stuff. I'm with you now. It's kind of like, okay, where do you
Exactly. Yeah, I said before when I was waiting on the conversation, I said, we know Rock not gonna come apologizing. Just the fact that she there is supposed to show you something. And then she even said to him, like, "Oh, this is nice. I like this," and talked about how the father, she hearing him on the music, and he said, "Oh, so what, you gonna take this from me too?" And it's like, "Oh no, I didn't come to take anything from you, baby brother." That's her apology right there.
And I agree with DeMarcus. She acts just like the mother,
right?
She's acting like her mother. Kane is acting like her, so it's just a generational curse.
Even when he had those things to say, if you know your words are not "I'm sorry" or you don't use the apology words, any words of apology, you don't say things to him the way you normally would if you came there to reconcile with your brother.
But you just have to know who a person is.
Yeah, but that was the whole point of the episode. Be who you are.
But you don't
exactly be who you are, because some people don't ever actually say the words "I'm sorry." It's a lot of people that want to be like,
to.
Or
I know I'm done. I'm Lulu's. I'm so disappointed in him. I ain't.
Yeah, but you don't have to antagonize the person either.
But
but it's people that's like that out here. I get what you're saying, but the main thing was, like he told her, it's not what you did, it's who you are. And I don't believe for a second that you out of this game. Nobody believes you. You don't even believe that yourself. Like, and we all out here pretending to be something that we not.
Well, we saw this. He was right. Well, Tamika, we saw he was right. So at the end, everything he said was right.
Yeah, she knew she went out. She just said it so much that she thought she was gonna be out.
Who she is. And we all knew that she was never going to be out of the game. She tried to do it, but we knew that she was never going to be that, because that's exactly who she is. That's why when we look at Kanan now, I don't like Kanan, but I know that Kanan is who he is because of all the things. And people have a right to choose to change. But one thing that I didn't like about the Lulu conversation, because I accept Rock for who Rock is, and I know that there are going to be some things that she ain't gonna do, and I'm just like, oh shit, she ain't gonna do it. But Lulu has to accept his responsibility for the things that he has done, because when you make a choice, you make that choice. Yeah, she was the big sister. Yeah, she is the person that was in charge. But I do feel like as a sibling, you can say no at a certain point because he's doing it now. If he was scared to say no, he would still be right.
Well, he's older now. When he was younger, and they've been in this game for a long time, he probably couldn't say no.
Yeah, I think it just clicked for him. Like, I could relate to it, and I said this in my recap. I ain't no queen pin like her, but I helped raise my brothers and sisters. So sometimes the lines can get crossed with, like, I'm mama / sister. So some things you want me to just be sister, and some things you want me to be mama. And certain things I'm teaching you or you see me doing. And even with me, with my family, sometimes I wasn't saying no. And that was my biggest lesson, that no is a sentence. You could just say no and go about your damn day. You don't owe nobody nothing. So I think he just had his aha moment where it was like, oh yeah, unfortunately it had to, go all the way to where it was bad. But we talking about a different element with this, but I'm just saying. So now he's saying it, whereas, you could have been saying it before. You trying to blame me for D-Wiz and this and that, but you got to stand up and take your part in it. She wasn't wrong when she said that either.
But does that mean it's okay for him to get so drunk that he goes
that's not okay.
Mama
that's
house and run his mouth?
Come
on, that so come on. Ain't not much Jack Daniels in the world for you to get that drunk.
Right.
I can keep watching him drink.
Yeah.
He need to go to rehab at this point.
He was doing good too. He just went all the way down to the bottom. I said, you might as well, God forgive me, but you might as well take yourself out if you're going to be going there doing all this now.
Okay. And what's crazy about that is that it's going to be a lot of people mad on the next episode at Rock. But I am sorry. Lulu did whatever is going to happen to his doggone self.
I'm already prepared for the funeral for Lulu. I'm already ready for Tamika to do her repass. I'm just already, because I think it's going to happen. Maybe before the season ends. I don't see him going into the next season, but I could be wrong. I'm just guessing like everybody else. I don't know, but he bought this on himself, EJ. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, he definitely bought it on himself. You can't make no excuses for that.
You can be pissed at your sister, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go run my mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And why tell that lady she's already a rat? She was a CI.
Exactly.
Anyway,
but did he know that she was the CI? Did he ever find out that part? It doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, they did. Well, I don't know. I know Rock found out. I don't know if Lulu found out. Yeah, you're right.
No, I remember
when she found out.
No,
she found out.
I remember when she said Scrap wasn't no snitch. It was his damn mama. I remember.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. When they was in the house.
I couldn't remember.
Said, nigga, I own you and all that stuff.
I remember that part. I can't forget that part.
Can't forget that part.
Exactly. Can't forget that.
I'm sorry, Monique. Monique Johnson said, "Slow down for the funeral for Lulu."
Right.
Listen, I'm trying to hang in there with Lulu for real, but if they don't take him out,
if they don't take him out, he's going to be in her debt for a long time, though. If they don't take him out, he's gonna have to get back in the game and make it up to her.
He just don't have to make it right, which means
make it right. That's what I'm saying.
You know
maybe they might not take him out, but I think they're gonna take out Scrap Mother though.
Yeah, they're gonna make him go over there and take care of her now that you want to go run your mouth to her. Now you got another body on your hands.
Because wasn't on that trailer, the trailer where Marvin Gaye was giving him a gun in his hand, so he might be telling him to go up in there and handle the business.
Yeah, I can see that.
Stay around.
I'm not 100% sure that that's probably what it is, but that's what I'm saying. People about to be so mad at Rock.
And please don't tell me that Lulu gonna go in that house and tell her to take him out.
Oh God!
Wait a minute, what?
Remember we saw a picture where he on the ground and the gun, the hammer's on him. I hope that's not because he going in there telling her like, just do it.
I'd rather see Lulu go than to see Marvin go, y'all, because I'm not tired of it.
Yeah, he pissing me off though. I said you giving famous bad advice, then you taking that advice for yourself, talking about you gotta
Right.
let it all out. I said, no, you don't, Lulu. You don't take that with you to the damn grave. Nobody don't need to know.
Look, if I was
Exactly.
famous, I would have never told Kanan about that. That would have went with me. I would have never told because I know Rap wasn't gonna tell it. I darn sure wasn't gonna tell it.
Exactly.
Ladies,
I would
I have to go.
Monique got to go.
Tell me
Okay.
when Moochie gets back. Just let her know I had to dip out.
okay, no
I
problem.
enjoyed talking with y'all. Definitely want to talk to each of y'all very soon. We gotta stay, connected.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Take care.
Yes.
Yes, and y'all have
Have a
a
Have
good
a good
night.
one.
Stay
All right.
warm.
yes,
You
y'all
too.
Yes.
too. Be safe.
Yes.
Be
All right.
safe.
Be
Absolutely.
safe, everybody.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
We
Bye
appreciate
bye.
you. Have a good one.
You too, honey.
I guess while we wait on Moochie to come back,
Uh-oh.
y'all, let's
Are you
shift
sure you still
to
want to make
the party.
Oh,
Sorry,
is
y'all.
it not clicking?
Earpiece.
Okay.
My earpiece fell
Okay,
out.
but
Let's shift.
AJ, I'm not hearing you
Let's.
too good. Sound.
Let me take my whatchamacallit out. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
better now. Yeah.
Okay, my earpiece fell out. Okay, so let's shift to the party, y'all, because this party was crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and say my little piece, and then y'all chime in on what y'all think. And Monique 69, I see you, girl, but I'm just saying, if I gotta pick between Lulu and Marvin, I'm picking Lulu right now. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
don't want
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm
I'm
doing.
with. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
but at the
I'm
party,
with.
y'all, Kanan gets invited to the party. He comes to the party. Let me just say this real quick. Ninja ain't nowhere near social, but talking about inviting somebody to a party. He didn't even look right doing that. Okay, I just had to get that off my chest. But anyway, he at the party with all these hitters, right? With as Jukebox says, the thugsters, because she sees everything. She paying attention to all of it. But what y'all think about him going to take that picture? Because I thought that was the dumbest stuff ever. It's almost like putting yourself on a poster and waving a flag that says I'm with them. I feel like this picture is gonna come back, and there's gonna be
It's
a problem with
definitely
Ronnie.
coming back.
What y'all think? Tamika, go ahead.
It's definitely coming back. I feel like right now it was like he didn't want to get in it. It was like you belong here. And then when he got up there, I'm sure that feeling came over him like, oh yeah, I'm with the big dogs right now. I'm about to be on and popping. Right. And they don't like my mama and I don't like my mama. So I'm really about to do the damn thing. But at the same time, I definitely see that picture coming back. I see a lot of stuff in this damn episode coming back out, all of them, to be honest. The Thomas family about to be having some real live issues, but that picture's definitely gonna be one. And Juke was definitely, observing and knew what was what and who was who. And she definitely is gonna go back and tell her auntie all the people
Exactly.
she was
Yeah,
seeing.
I agree with both of y'all because she's even though she's not in the game, but she was raised in this. Just like Kane. I mean, she was raised. And she's older than Kane a little bit, so she understands. She knows what's what. She knows what her dad does and her aunt does. So she's not stupid. She used the word thugsters. She said that go thugs the one over there, thugs the two over there.
Right. I like
He knew
that.
who
So
was
I
who.
gotta use that word.
Yeah,
No, and I
thugsters.
like that
Exactly.
she
Yeah.
was standing up to Ronnie. She wasn't scared of him. She didn't give a damn
She
about
ain't
him
scared.
or anybody else that was in there.
No, she was not intimidated at all.
What you think, Candy? What do you think about that? You think this coming back to Harlem?
Oh, most definitely. You standing in front. You standing in front of everybody. I mean, like you not beside nobody. You like maybe 2 steps ahead of the picture, the people. Like I'm up and coming. I'm next. See me, cheese. Like I'm the man. I'm coming up. Like that was too much. He should have been standing in the back like Ronnie. But he thought it was okay for him to stand to the front of pop and snap or snapping and crackle, whoever. I don't know. It was just a lot. That whole scene was a lot to me. I didn't care
It really
for it at all.
was. It really was.
DeMarcus said Jukebox was talking trash, but Marvin is a thug also. But that's her daddy. You ain't gonna. She knows he's a thug, and that's her daddy.
But I
I'm
was
Yeah.
talking about
gonna say
these
that
other
wasn't her.
people. Yeah.
That wasn't her
Yeah.
point. The point wasn't to her point. DeMarcus wasn't about the fact that they are actually thugs. Because Ronnie was trying to be funny, and she letting him know that she peep game. She see what's
Exactly.
going on, and this her cousin, and he don't need to be around this. because his mama wouldn't want him around this. That's what she was making the point of, not that,
Yes.
you know, like that was the whole point.
You around a different level of
And
customer.
Aisha was, that's her name, right? She was kind of annoying me when she was telling her, Juke, let's go. Kanan's gonna be all right. It's all
Oh,
right.
she
I said, you know he's gonna be all right. You been here for 2 damn seconds.
Yeah, I think something ain't gonna happen. Something going. I don't know about her yet. Yeah, I don't know about her yet, but
Who, Aisha?
Aisha.
yeah, I think she gonna get herself involved and stuff that it's not her business. You know, she just
seem
need
like
to
the
be
kind
worrying
that
about
would
getting
take
the little
drugs.
dance steps together. That's what she need to be worrying about. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know we're gonna probably move on to something else. I am about ready to go to Queens and find that manager and slap the dog mess out of her. I'm sick of her in a smart ass mouth. That manager is a pain in the tail. Lord, she got on my nerves.
Yeah, Aisha seems like the type that could easily be manipulated, or not manipulated, but influenced to do drugs too.
Yes, yeah.
She seems easily.
Yeah. Well, she might not do drugs, but she
influenced.
might be like a Pernessa. She might be like that.
No, she seems like she's easily intimidated. She seems too happy, too quirky, too like, I'll try it one time, you know, like that.
Well, yeah, you know what happened to Nicole. So
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Moochie, can you hear us?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We hear you.
I was gonna ask, do y'all think Jukebox and Kanan will get into it over Aisha?
I say yes.
I feel like they both gonna mess with her.
I don't know. I feel
hope
like
not.
it's friendly with I feel like it's a friendship with Juke and Aisha. I don't see the other things. I don't think so.
No, I think she meant like get into it because Kanan might try to influence her in a negative way or something, and she wants to keep the girl.
Okay.
But she
like
was
she's a
sad,
sweet
though.
girl right
But
now.
she was sad.
Kanan might influence her, you know.
Maybe in that
Juke
way.
was sad when
she's
Kanan,
like Kendall said, she's a little gullible.
Kanan got with
That's
her.
what I think Moochie might mean, I guess.
Yeah. But I think she was a little sad. Well, Jukebox was sad when Kanan started talking to her, you know, because she was like, that's my friend, you know. But it's like she was like, dang, I did want to at least try to, you know, holler at her. You didn't took her. But I don't know.
I don't think she wanted to holler at her, mainly probably because they in the group together and she may not want to mix business with pleasure. But
so why
she did give him permission.
And she don't have no friends. So this is the first person who, like, we don't see Jukebox with no friends and hanging out with people. So she's a loner, and so she don't want Kanan. She know that Kanan can corrupt her. Any kind of way. That just even sleeping with her, he don't want that. She don't want that.
That's why she gave him that warning beforehand, and we know that something is gonna happen.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, I hope not.
Another young lost
I can't even remember what was Kanye's baby mama name, y'all?
She put Kanye gonna knock her up.
She said Kanye. We look and we no, we don't need to see his face.
She's not the baby mother. I can't remember her.
What was her?
She's not the baby mother. That's not her name.
No, that's not her name. No, the baby mother was something else.
Thank you for the super chat.
I forgot what her name was, but it wasn't that.
DeMarcus
I can't think of what her name is.
DeMarcus, what's the baby mother name? I know you know.
I've been trying to think of it
he
for
told
like
us
the
one time
last
before.
week.
Wasn't it like Jaquita or something like that, or some kind of?
I don't know.
Janetta, Jaquita, something.
Hurry up,
it was
DeMarcus.
irritating me that I couldn't figure it out because I was thinking about that for like a whole week. I was like, what is
Jarita.
Okay.
I knew it was Jaquita, Janetta, just something like that. I knew it was something to that effect. Yeah.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Because that was irritating the heck out of me. I was like, what is that doggone girl?
Did we answer this question on the screen?
I don't even see it.
Okay. So did y'all notice that Ronnie didn't like Jukebox at all? Where is that going, do you think?
Yeah, the feeling is mutual. She don't like him, and she was letting it be known because she know he ain't up to no good.
He don't
She will let her
nobody
daddy
that
know.
can stand up to him. You know what
Right.
I mean? She was actually doing what Kanan should have been doing, but instead Kanan is feeding into the BS because he on some F rock stuff right now. So anybody who don't like rock, he he with it. But that's the
Right.
crazy part about it to me is that I understand that Rock done effed up, y'all. But I'm not saying that she haven't.
Yeah.
But that's your mama at the end of the day. And no matter what, family over everything. And
Exactly.
Ronnie is
You're not gonna
crazy
talk about
as
my
heck.
mama.
And the streets already talking about what he done to Unique. So why would you even want to jump into bed with this dude? Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
I don't
do
even
your
have no
own
argument
thing.
for you because I'm on the same
Yeah.
page with you. Yeah, I'm agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm beefing with my family members or some of my sisters or whoever, I'm not gonna sit there and take some outside person's side. You know, that's something
Right.
that's our family business.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Rock.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
murky.
like I can argue
Oh,
with my family,
uh-uh.
but you can't argue with my family.
Even if
That's
I
how.
can't stand them and I don't talk to them, but
Right.
I'm never gonna let nobody outside the house know that we
Exactly.
arguing and fighting like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Even
that's
me and my
And if I
sister
heard
just got
that you
finished fighting, and somebody walk up, well, trying to fight my. Guess all us finna fight because no, you're not finna get on my sister. I just get that's my
yeah, and it doesn't
not
matter that you
yours.
and her might not be getting along.
Yeah.
That's y'all's personal business. That has nothing to do with the outside.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't sit
walking
there.
away from that whole situation, and that's what I didn't get about Kanan, and that's why I just don't be having no respect for Kanan. I just don't like young Kanan. I don't like old Kanan because it's just so many things,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of things that old Kanan does that it's all the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that he couldn't stand about his mama, but yet he did some of the same slick shit. I
Yeah,
was
he
waiting
did.
for it to
Even
get
though
why.
I like old
That's why
Kanan,
she was
but
saying
he
to
did do
him.
his son wrong though. Yeah.
That's why she was saying to him, when you get older, you'll understand. Right now, he's saying, no, it's never going to be a time that I understand.
No.
But
He
we
did the same
already
thing to
know
Sean.
the
He did it to
outcome
Sean.
later.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You
She
know?
Yeah,
trained
you
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
Exactly.
You
Just
right.
what she taught you.
That's right. The more you
Mm-hmm.
watch the episode and you
Yes, you can see
especially
so
put the
many
caption
different.
on so you can hear every little thing, and then you start
Mm-hmm.
remembering stuff from the
Yes.
beginning. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're
And
right.
that's
You're
why
right.
he saw
Yes,
something in
Kendall.
Tariq. Once Tariq was like, F his daddy. It was just like, that's the way I felt with my mother. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
yes, Kendall.
I'm gonna
She did.
ask y'all about what y'all think about that old raggedy so and so. I don't want to curse, but Juliana saying, no, we not dealing with my cousin. Wait till that cousin find out. I think it's gonna be a problem.
Pupiana gonna be
Yeah, I think her cousin
done
gonna
for.
be. If she don't take her cousin out, her cousin gonna be ready to help Rock get rid of her ass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the cousin gonna be pissed when he finds out that she going behind his back.
I don't know how she just all of a sudden became like a
That's the
wannabe.
part that irritates me. It really does.
How you go from being an abused woman and next thing you know you cocaine Griselda? You know what I'm saying?
And even in that last episode when she told Ronnie talking about I thought I was gonna be with my husband for forever. I'm like, bruh, like a husband is a husband. Y'all could get divorced. Like seriously,
Exactly.
That
You can have 10 husbands.
He literally is going to be
That's
his
right.
husband forever.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're right.
You is
Mhm.
dumb.
I mean, I think when
You
the
there,
cousin finds
Moochie?
out, it's gonna be a problem.
Are y'all able to hear me now?
Oh
Yeah.
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 I don't know what's going on with this thing tonight.
You know, you never
This
know
could
what
be
you're
the one.
gonna
Well,
get
you
when
know
you on these lives.
the weather's bad. It could be the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Everything is messed up. Yeah, because
Mhm.
mine's keep freezing up for a minute. So
Yeah.
mine's kept freezing up. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
I think Pupiana always was something. She might not have been a boss, but I think she might have been something.
Well, I'm ready for Rocky to
She's
take her out of
something,
here.
all right. A bag of damn trash, and I can't wait for her
Yeah,
to get
and I'm ready
taken out.
Now Moochie says she wants to see a cat fight. I definitely want to see Rock take her all the way out of here. I want to see something bad, like real bad happen to her. You know.
I just need her to go ahead and get on up out of here real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
While we waiting on Moochie to come back, y'all, because it looks like she's disappearing again. Let's move on to the part where we see that Rock decides to come back into the game. So we knew that this was coming at some point. she's gonna go and she talked to Marvin. Let me say this because Tamika been saying this for the longest, but Marvin has been over here making like helping everybody out. He's been like the
Mm-hmm.
real big
The
brother that
MVP.
everybody
Mm-hmm.
needs.
He's the
He has been the
MVP
MVP to me for just as far as being an emotional support
the
and
whole
really using
season.
his
Mm-hmm.
therapy words. Like I've been feeling Marvin, y'all. Like really,
Yeah.
really feeling him.
Yeah.
But Rock
Mm-hmm.
talks to him about it first, and we all remember the whole conversation that she has when she realizes that this ain't her, and that she is who she is, which is goes back to
Mm-hmm.
what we was talking about earlier. That Rock is just who she is. It ain't about what she does; it's about the person that she really is. So I know we wasn't surprised, but what y'all think about how Stefano was like, if you in it, you in it, basically. He all but told her the only way out of this is
Yeah. Yeah.
Tamika,
I
go ahead,
thought it
hit
was
us up with
I
what you
thought it
got.
was interesting that he said, "Oh, for real?" And Rock, you just agreeing with this? You okay with this? You know, because first when he was like, "Oh, my favorite retiree," and how you doing? And then the fact that he was like, "Well, damn, he ain't even cold yet, and you already trying to take his spot." You know, talking about Unique, and she was like,
Oh
"Listen,
yeah.
he would do the same thing. It's business, but when he pulls her in close." Like, and you can't be with the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If you in this time, you in, and there's only one way out. I was like, oh, wait a minute now. Well, I
Yeah.
thought that was a little
Mhm.
bit like where that came from.
I can understand why he said that because you just said you was gone. Now he said, you know, 1 minute you in, you out, and you in, you out. You don't make up your mind. I can understand why he said that. So
I thought it was a bit much. She's not a part of the cartel. I mean, the Italians
Exactly.
or.
The rules don't apply. Those rules that they made, those old whack ass rules
no,
that they
they
made, do
changed up
not
their
apply.
rules
Yeah.
however they
But I
feel
think,
like.
but the way Marvin handled that though, Marvin was like,
Hmm.
hey, I did, I'm the mailman. Remember? I can't remember exactly what words he used, but he had to
He
remind
said,
him of
yeah,
what he
Oh,
was
you
she
ain't
was
had
doing.
no
good
problem
enough.
when he went to
Yeah.
go take your
Yeah,
mans out or something. He said
Mm-hmm.
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. So Marvin is
Yeah.
always, coming in
And the
on
Marvin to the
fact
on
that
on
he
the
rescue.
was,
slip.
Yeah.
yeah, and the fact that he was Stefano was like the mailman delivers again.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I
That's
like
right.
those
Exactly.
little lines they be saying.
Exactly.
But
Okay, y'all.
now
So,
Marvin got a
And I
bigger
love
damn
Tony
issue.
Danza in this role. I love
Yeah,
Tony
I
Danza in
oh
do
this
yeah,
too.
role.
Tony
I love
Yeah.
Danza
him in
is
here.
doing his thing,
Mhm.
and y'all know this is funny, but y'all know I just realized that it was Tony Danza last night, and I be calling him Stefano. I think it's Stefano, but I be calling him Stefano all the time. I just realized I said, I call him Stefano again, Stefano.
I
Yeah,
do
I love
too.
Tony Danza in this. I love him.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
was doing his thing.
Yeah.
But y'all, let's move to the because I
Oh,
don't know
OT
how
What
long
asked
this
about
what are our
Gerald?
is.
thoughts on Gerald.
Yeah, I want to talk about Gerald too. But y'all
Gerald
go
gonna
ahead.
be a
EJ,
problem.
what's she gonna say?
Marvin gonna have to probably take him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
he definitely gonna be taken out because he's
Mm-hmm.
going to investigate. He's sitting there listening. I ain't trusting Gerald. I ain't trusting
Nope.
him. No, he's sitting there listening. He's an investigative reporter. So I think that
Yeah.
he's going to start
Because
Mm-hmm.
I
digging into
kept
stuff.
trying to see from the beginning, it was like, damn, why did they bring Gerald back in? That seemed so random. And it was like,
Random.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is the guy
Yes, it's
from
a reason
the
why they brought him
support
back.
group. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we seeing that he the editor of the paper, and I'm like, okay, well, the paper do write different stories on different things, so maybe they're gonna be using him to
And it's
write
a
stories
reason
on the
why they
club
brought up
and
Tony
Juke.
Deep's
But
name
then,
again.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
then when
Because
we
we done
started
forgot all
getting
about
that,
this tramp. Okay, we done forgot all
hmm
about that tramp. And then they brought her back around, mentioned her name 2 or
Okay.
3 times. So you
yep,
Yeah.
know that's
Yeah.
the reason
Okay,
why.
Okay.
Tamika,
hmm
what did you say? I'm sorry, I missed your last part. What did you say at the
No,
end?
I was saying, like, I kept seeing wanting to know the direction. I figured they was gonna use Gerald for something. I said either they're gonna use him for him to write stories on, like the spot that Lulu have, and Juke with the group, which he did say, oh, I would do an interview about Juke, and I would need to interview her and you. My antennas went up when he said and you, because does Marvin really need to be in the article too and have his name in the paper? And then he even had the info on Dean. Remember, that's how Marvin found out about that, and then he was trying to see if he could question Marvin more about it, but Marvin left. So it's like, he got his ear to the streets with different stories. Now we got Tony being brought, and he gonna go look up that name. He was
He
like,
might be
"Oh,
a
that
plant.
sounds like a
He's
porn star."
probably a plant.
Exactly. We don't
He might
know.
be a
Like
plant.
we don't know. Either way, it's gonna end up being where he's gonna start digging and digging and digging. If he wasn't already put there to begin with, he's
He
gonna
is now.
start digging just because he's a reporter and that's his job anyway. And the
But
more he dig, the more stuff he gonna find, and it's not gonna be hard to find
but
because they
Candy
all
said they
connected.
brought up Candy
Yeah,
said they brought up
100%.
Tony's name 5 times. So if they
Yeah,
brought up Tony Deep's name 5 times, it's a reason why. Like that,
yeah,
we done been got rid of
absolutely.
that
Yeah,
lady, and nobody is
Yeah,
thinking about that tramp. So why
because
would we bring it up?
exactly.
There's some
but see, they
reasons
brought
anyway.
up.
Exactly. So I definitely
Mm,
agree with everything that everybody's saying about the Gerald situation. Candy, kind of expand out. You go ahead and grab the last word on this whole Tony thing because every time they bring something up like this, it is a reason. So, what's your thoughts on Gerald and the bringing up Tony and all that stuff?
right. So just like Gerald was brought back into the picture out the blue, it's a reason for that. Of course, now we know that he's an editor. Okay, boom, we got that. That's one. Come to there was that breakfast eating. He knew about the Dean being unalive. How he know about that? You know, I mean, I knew we know how he know, but
Well, it
okay,
was
you
in the
got,
papers, I think.
but no, it had just happened. I don't think it was in the paper.
No, he
Somebody,
said the
an
cops
officer
told
talked to
him.
him. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's number two. Now we at this breakfast. I mean, in the park, and you talking about you want to write about me. I'm not who you need to write about. You need to write about my daughter and her group mates. Now this guy want to approach me and say, "Yeah, you and Tony Deep, Tony Deep, Tony Deep." Why you keep saying it? Like, why is her name being brought up? So now Gerald is his antennas is up now. Like Cat Williams, his antennas is up now.
Yeah. So
And then
you
at
think
the
that
end of
his
the episode, they brought up the Marvin's picture. Now I mean his file. So all of that is about to tie
Mhm.
together, in
Yeah,
my
exactly.
opinion.
Yeah, so since you brought that part up, let's move because I think we've been on here for like an hour. Let's move and talk about two more things, and then we'll try to wrap it up. But you talked about the ending, and then we got to talk about Lulu a little bit more, y'all, because I feel like that was an explosive part, and I want everybody to get in what they got to say.
Can I just
So
say one more thing before y'all
yeah,
get into that?
yeah, go for it.
Bothered me. It bothered me, even though I'm not surprised. But it bothered me that they said we don't need to investigate what happened with Unique or Dean or whatever. Who cares about that?
Yeah, that's true
But
too. Yeah.
now we care about Sal and his son and Tony. We investigating that, and we investigating Crown because we don't think he got nothing to do with it. You see where I'm going with
But
this?
doesn't that
Mhm.
But
doesn't that
that's
still
how it
happen
is in real
today?
life, though.
Doesn't
In
that
real,
happen
Huh?
right
yeah,
now?
Yes,
Put on
it
your
does.
that's
It
how
put
it
on
is
does.
your
in real
news
life.
for
Oh,
your neighborhood
oh
right
no,
now and
I
see
know.
if they're going to
That's
investigate some black man who got shot in
exactly.
your neighborhood versus some white lady or some white man. That's
Mm-hmm.
just how it is. They
They
go
did
I
the
do right
same
know.
now.
thing with Nicole's case.
Yes,
They did the same thing with
exactly.
Nicole's case. They wasn't looking for who took out
Mm-hmm.
G Wiz. They was
Mm-hmm.
more concerned about Nicole.
Right. Yeah. I just
I'm gonna
want to
close
point
the
that
poll out.
part
I couldn't
out.
even close
No,
the
but
poll
you're
out
right. No,
till
that you know, and
I'm gonna
Yeah,
and,
finish reading it
absolutely.
tonight.
I know we said we're gonna talk about Lulu, but we ain't talk about Howard either. So we got to
That's what
talk
we're
about
about to
Howard.
go to next.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
we were just finishing up with talking about what about Gerald. So we were about to shift into Howard and then Lulu. Those are the last two topics we have. So however you want to go about it. But we haven't talked about Howard and the ending, with Marvin's photo and all that stuff that happened at the end. Can you hear me?
Okay, let me close
Oh,
out
okay.
this poll first.
Okay.
I'm gonna close out the poll because I was trying to close it out before I couldn't even do that.
Yeah, it's okay. We have the issues
It's just
sometimes.
you ain't got no control over the Wi-Fi, so it is what it is. And
All right, so I closed out the poll, ladies, and everybody voted. Thank you, guys. Yeah, even though I had a messed up live to me, but I can't even say that because the ladies stepped in
and looked out for me, and that's what we do.
You know, we got your back. Yeah,
I really appreciate
absolutely. You know how many times I got kicked out of my lives, and y'all held it down for me.
Come on. Why would we get mad?
Beyond my control. It was a total of 81 votes, y'all, and a total of 81 votes, and 60% says yes, we will see Unique again, which leads me to the last thing. Would y'all, I don't know if y'all heard Joey Badass talking, and I wanted Momo to be on for this. Would you guys want to start a hashtag, bring Unique back?
Because
Or are y'all
Monique
ready to just let it go and let the chips fall where they may?
It has to make sense for the
Monique
story.
made a good point when she said, because she did actually speak on this when you were gone. She made a good point when she said that it's not going to basically add value to the story anymore. Like now that he's gone, it's about raising Kanan and bringing him back.
It has to fit into the story.
So I don't think so. I love me some Unique, but I honestly, for the sake of the story, I don't think that having Unique back, to me, either way, if we just know that, I don't think it adds value anymore. I think we beyond it. And like Tamika also said that he wasn't supposed to be here this long anyway. He just happened to be a fan favorite, and they let him stay. So I don't think so. That's my
I think I gotta let it go, let it flow. Unique. That's still my boy, though. I wish they would find his body and give him a proper burial, though.
Yeah, that's one thing I said too. Yeah, give him a proper funeral.
I don't like the fact that he out there rotting in the trash.
Yeah, now I ain't like that. Yeah, I agree with that.
And if it was beneficial to the story, then I would say let's bring him back. But if it ain't beneficial, it don't make sense. And I think they have such a good storyline going on. I don't think they really need to mess it up.
No.
But it looks like we lost Moochie again.
And if they do bring him back, it could be next season, and maybe it's something, because we don't know what next season gonna hold. So we don't know how he. But for right now, when we on episode, we're going to episode 7, 8, 9, 10. He don't fit. He don't need to fit in no more right now. So we'll see, for the next season. But I mean, Joey Badass is getting ready to go out on a European tour, so he's gonna be gone for about a year anyway. So. What about how Candy said something about Howard? Go ahead, Candy.
We're shifting to Howard now. So we're moving to Howard. So at the end of the episode, it looked like like what Tamika was talking about earlier, about how they want to investigate Sal and his son and all this other stuff is coming back up. But we see Marvin's picture and we see Howard looking at the picture, and Howard always thinks, Howard another cleaner upper. It'd be for his own ass too,
he like, I gotta go help you mother uppers again.
Exactly. So Candy, you talk about this, what you think, like what you foresee, like how'd you feel about it, all that good stuff, whatever you got.
Well, of course, I don't ever want to see Marvin's picture on nobody's file folder. Because I know what that means. They're gonna be investigating him, and I don't want it to be the end of him, by no means, any means, either in prison or unalive. But like I just said about about Gerald, I knew it was brought up for a reason. The Tony Deep thing was brought up, and then it's being brought up again about Sal and his son and all this stuff. So. Like I think DeMarcus was saying, maybe he was on a picture when they was taking pictures. I hope he wasn't, but if he is, Lord have mercy. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I might be acting like y'all and cutting up at the funeral. If something happened to Marvin, but yeah, I think something. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be something big. It's not gonna be little. It's gonna be big.
Okay, that's what's up. Inga, next, what do you think about this whole thing? What's your thoughts, opinions, foreshadowing, whatever? What you think about Howard and how all this stuff is coming back up with Marvin and all this other crap?
I said this, I think, the last couple of times. Howard, or I might have said it in Tamika's comments on her thing. Howard is thinking about Howard. That's the only reason why he wants to join in narcotics. He's doing things to just cover himself, even if that does help rocking them, but it's really more about helping him. Because if they're exposed, he could get exposed. Because remember now, still never got answers about his who shot him and all that kind of stuff. I think Howard been dirty long before he took care of Burke. I think all of that might at some point come out if he makes it to the next seasons. I think all that stuff might come out. Howard, he's playing a game too. He's playing he on a tightrope, you know, that the seesaw. It's gonna be up and down for him. He better watch himself because that FBI agent is not gonna let up on this whole thing. So
yeah, because Rock and Howard had another conversation on this episode. Like they just keep having these conversations. But Tamika, go ahead and finish us off with all of that. I mean,
y'all know she gotta make her entrance. She just woke up. Listen, I know how it was looking like. Damn, I just finished cleaning up stuff with y'all, and I like that conversation him and Rock had too, where he was basically talking to her about Unique and was like, well, why you care? Shouldn't you be happy? Like, you know, that's when he also was saying like, nobody ain't gonna be worried about that. And then he said it was no way that anybody survived that because we ain't got no body, but we see these damn bone fragments and blood everywhere and hair and all of that. But I like how she threw it back at him like, oh yeah, you know, like your partner. You could tell that hit a nerve with him. When she said that, and it's like, are you scared? Oh no, I'm aware. You know, when you're aware, you're not looking over your shoulder, you observing everything and you know what's what. So I like that part. But yeah, now how he gonna have to, you know, try to get them off of Marvin some kind of way. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it because the feds is different than the cops, and they ain't really looking like they want to too much mess with him either. It's like they come to him every so often to pick him because they know he knows about the people in the streets, but other than also kind of saying like, this is our thing, you know, mind your business, you over there. So I don't know how much of a help he gonna be able to be either, because all this stuff is gonna tie together, and then Rock name gonna still be in the mix because they gonna find out that he's her brother. So it's gonna all tie in with them already looking into her. That's why I said the Thomas family gonna have a lot on their hands, and then Lulu taking his raggedy behind to talk to damn Scrappy mama ain't helping. I couldn't believe he was sitting in the chair crying like that.
The way he was crying, though, that was crazy. So we literally are about to shift right into that. Since you talking about that,
wait, I want to ask one quick question. Are we done with that investigation with Burke? Because I don't want to hear about her no more.
Burke is gone. Burke is gone.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't gonna keep on bringing that up no more. I hope they done with that. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mooch. We were just talking about Howard and this whole thing at the end. You know, we heard the conversation between Rock and Howard, and then at the end, Howard has a conversation with the dude, the FBI people that's investigating. We see Marvin's picture. You got any type of predictions? What did you think about this? Do you foresee anything coming with all of this stuff, you know, popping up like this?
Do y'all think Lulu or Marvin is gonna go to jail?
Is that what you think? That they finna go to jail?
I think Marvin could possibly go to jail.
Okay, this is what I see happening. I feel like whoever has that hammer to Marvin's head, to Lulu's head, they're going to I don't think they're gonna take him out. I don't want them to take him out, even though I feel like Lulu has fell from grace from where he started as a character, and he's dealing with a lot of he's dealing with a lot of guilt. And I was pissed off the way he went there, because I know y'all. I was off the way he went to talk to Scrappy's mother, even though he didn't implicate himself. He was trying to say it like he tried to stop him from taking himself out. So he's making it seem like that, but Scrappy mother ain't buying that. She see right through him that was guilt.
I thought he said it. I thought he said exactly who did it. I gotta go back and look at that
No.
again because
He
No,
said
he
He
I
made it seem
couldn't
like it was a
stop it.
suicide.
He
he
said I
could, he
tried to
said he
stop
tried
it.
to stop it. Yeah, he did. He
And
did
I
tell
feel
him
like it's all on me
that-
because I couldn't stop him. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop it. I couldn't stop
Yeah,
it.
because he told him he told his sister, I don't think he's the snitch. And I think you were wrong. But she even told him, are you gonna take that chance? So I mean,
But he didn't tell her that that Rock did. He just said he made it seem like he did like it was a suicide. Like he tried to stop him. Not that he didn't say anything. He didn't call a
I guess
name.
I just read
right?
it different.
no.
I don't know. He didn't say a
He didn't
name.
say no.
Well, she
It was
just
no.
got
He
pissed- she just got
he
she
told
got
her
ticked off.
that she did it. You know, so go back and rewatch and put the caption on so you can.
I had
He didn't say Rock did it.
He didn't say
He
Rock
did?
did it. He said I tried to stop it. He said I tried to
Yeah.
stop it. I tried to stop it, but I couldn't stop him. I couldn't stop him. He's trying to make it seem like he tried to stop him from taking himself out.
Yes.
I gotta go back and look at that.
Yes.
That's what he's
There you
trying to
go.
make it seem like.
I don't think that. But see, I don't believe that the mother was buying that. No. Y'all think that she was buying that mess? I don't think so.
No, she wasn't buying it.
On her face, she wasn't buying it.
No, she wasn't buying it.
Yeah, I didn't look at it like that. So.
No, she wasn't buying it. You know, we gotta come. We're gonna come back and discuss. We're gonna do the trailer breakdown because I'm gonna have to come back and because I didn't even get to discuss this how I wanted to the way this crap was tonight. So I but I can't.
You ain't got no control over the internet.
I don't have any control over the weather. I don't have any control over the internet.
If you did, you could have this. You could take this snow away from me. I'll be all right.
Yeah, you got snow too, boo boo. Look, you was I heard you was talking about you need a winter coat. Did you get your coat?
Yeah. Girl, no, I need one of them New York winter coats. These coats down here ain't the same. I need one of them ones y'all got up there with them bubbles and shit.
I got one that go all the way down to the ground and everything.
I got a bubble. I got a snorkel.
I got the one with the fur all around. Yeah, I got 2 or 3 coats. But you know something. I know you said Moochie that you don't want Lulu to go and all that. I'm not saying that I want him to go.
Inevitable, and I even said this.
But I think it's I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna scream out or be upset if it happens. Yeah,
I just don't like the way his fall from grace is. That they made him an alcoholic. They did the same thing to him that they did to Ghost, and I'm disappointed in this character.
Well, Ghost sucked from the beginning. Sorry. I can't stand Ghost, but I like him, but I don't.
Yeah, but just like we said earlier at the beginning, even with a villain, like Ghost is a villain, we still was liking him, even though he was wrong on so many things. So it's like you like him, but you hate some of the stuff he did. So,
yes, exactly.
So you can always still like a villain, but Ronnie, there's no redeemable thing, nothing about Ronnie. Just like Lamar on BMF, there was nothing redeemable about them. So you hate them just regardless, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because even though Tommy and Ghost did wrong, but we still liked them. There were still things about them we liked.
Do y'all think that song is gonna get out where it's gonna make things hard for Famous, y'all?
Things is already hard for Famous. Things is already hard for Famous. Things is already heating up on him. That's all right. Look,
do y'all think he might get charged with Freddie's bang pow pow?
Famous out of there. Famous finna get knocked out by
it. I don't even think it's going. No, it's not going to get charged. He's going to get a bullet, and that's what. It's going to get. Okay,
that's what
and it might be Ronnie.
Okay,
Ronnie's going to take down Paul from down the hole and Famous probably. So,
do you think it's going to be Freddie's people, or do you think it's going to be Ronnie?
I think it's going to be Ronnie because Kanan is running his mouth, and I think Ronnie is going to be the one to. Ronnie he took his own brother out, and can't nobody get in his way right now. And if he feel like anybody in his way, they just come up, they gonna come up missing. And I feel like Kanan is not gonna have. At first, I used to think it was gonna be Kanan, but I feel like Kanan is not gonna do it. I feel like he's gonna do some slick stuff that's going to, you know how you tell somebody something to get rid of your problem because you don't want to get rid of your problem. I feel like it's gonna be on some BS like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paul from down the hall. I like saying that.
First I
Paul
was
from down
saying
the hall.
that
You like
first
how
I was
Paul
saying
from
it
down
was
the hall?
50-50 with famous,
Paul
but
from down
now
the
I
hall.
think he
Yeah,
gone.
but Paul from down the hall look like a sucker. He look like he's scared of Kanan.
Oh, he is scared.
He
Yeah,
is,
Kanan
because
got
he
him in
ain't
his
about
face. He
no
said,
Yeah.
"Don't
street
you
life.
ever run up on me like that again."
Yeah.
Kanan is a bully, y'all. Kanan is
Yeah, he
such
is.
a
Yeah.
bully
Yeah.
right now. He is
Mm-hmm.
doing
Mhm.
too much.
Okay, so was y'all satisfied with this episode, or do you feel like it was missing some stuff?
Listen, I
I
was
was
satisfied from the
satisfied.
beginning.
Me too. I
As
think
soon
it's a
as the
good
Vanessa thing
episode.
happened,
And
I
you
was
don't have to
in
have no
right from the Vanessa
killing for it to
part.
be a good episode. No, it
Do
was
y'all
good.
think
Yeah.
we're gonna see Panessa anymore?
What
I
before?
don't think we need
Why?
to. I
I
think
Okay,
it's
mean,
just
I
okay.
guess
fun.
if they
Just
ever
to
have
have.
Yeah, right.
a funeral, or if Ronnie go
Oh
back
yeah.
to slap her up or
Okay,
something, I
it's like
guess.
saying it's like saying, do we need to see grandma again? Dean's grandma. That we don't need to see that
Mm-hmm.
lady no more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Once, yeah, you know.
I want to ask y'all this question. This is like one of the last questions of the night. Now, as far as how can I word it?
Oh, I don't know.
How can I word it? Now that we know that Jukebox knew all the players at the club that night. We already know she's gonna run back and tell Rock. Do you think she's gonna tell Rock about everybody that was there, including Ronnie, and how he was selling, how he had a party and his brother passed away? So now she's gonna know that Ronnie has something to do with taking Unique out, even though she already thought that. I feel like this is going to be confirmation of it. What do y'all think?
It's in the trailer when on the
Yeah.
next episode trailer. She's talking to Rock and telling him, Jukebox is talking to Rock, telling her everything. So yeah, that's how she's gonna find out. Is through Juke.
Oh yeah, I already knew that. That's gonna be an automatic, because she peeped the whole gameplay that was going down in the club. So
Okay.
because remember the last time Rock asked her about him rather, she really hadn't been around him that much. She'd been busy with the group. She didn't have much to say. But now that she see where it's going and she see the change happening in Kanan, she definitely gonna go let her know about what's up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now he, even though that Stefano know that it was Marvin that took out
Mm-hmm.
Sal.
Mm-hmm.
Now the police know, because I wasn't on for this, y'all. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't on for this. Do you think that Detective Howard is gonna try to protect him? I know he's gonna give him a heads up, but now that Lulu done went and talked to this woman, both of your brothers is like gonna be wanted as suspects of
Exactly. Yep.
do you
And
think
it's
both
only
of them?
gonna be but so much Howard could do. That's what I was saying when you had left out the last time. He gonna try to help, but this is the feds. This ain't just the regular cops. And these is all gonna get tied in. Like, they already looking into her. Now this is your brother coming up with something else. You know what I mean? And there's a couple of different
Yeah.
situations. So that's why I said the Thomas family about to have a whole lot. They gotta try to take care of them. Weasel they damn ways out. The block is hot right now.
Moochie, what you think about Kelly Renee's question?
Let me see. Let me go to the question. Hold on.
It's at 10:53 p.m.
Here we go. Wait, it's right behind Candy, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost. Yeah, yes, right.
Okay. She says, "Y'all think Rock gonna handle the dirty pigs?" Yeah. She gonna either handle them or set them up some way. She might be better
Mm-hmm.
off putting them on payroll to me though, because
That's what
Detective
I think.
Howard,
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
That's
she'll
what
be
I
better
think.
off putting them on
I
payroll,
agree.
because that whole thing with Detective Howard, he's burnt now. He's burnt.
Yeah,
They
that's
already
why
know
he
he's
was
in
trying to get
cahoots.
moved out of there, because he don't want to be there no more. He know his time is slowly coming to an end.
I think
And
them dirty
I think he's
pigs,
gonna
they
be
the
moved
ones
out of
that
there.
bust her pipes in her place too.
Oh
Oh
yeah, he did. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
they I think they the ones that bust the pipes. But yeah, I think she's going to they're going to be like protection. It's always them cops. Cops have always been dirty. They still are. So that could see that happen. She needs some protection. She don't got no protection. All she have is Marvin. Who's her protection?
Yeah. All she have is Marvin because everybody else is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody else is gone. It seemed like the older
she took him out.
it seemed like the older G's don't really like her. And my last question for the night. I'm gonna start with you, EJ, and then Tamika, and then Inga, and then Candy gonna close it out. Do y'all think that with all of this going on with Rock, do y'all think at this point now it's going to lead to everything's gonna lead everything is leading back to her now? Do you think she's gonna get called in for questioning again?
Oh, absolutely. I think once they figure, especially when they put two and two together about Marvin and her being brothers and sisters, I think that they just need more in order to be able to call her back in because they know she got a lawyer. They know that they're gonna have to come with something, with something real in order to pull her back in because they didn't really have nothing when they first tried to fish. And then what's his name? The dude in the wheelchair gave her street name, and now
Demo.
yeah. And then now you got Marvin Pitcher showing up. That's going to make them want to bring her back, is what I think. Because I don't think Howard, like Tamika said, I don't think Howard gonna be able to hold off all of this. It's going too far.
Okay, do y'all think this guy's an informant because he got jammed up?
Something dirty with him.
I think he got jammed up, and he knew that Marvin was in like in a life of crime. I think.
Yeah, I don't trust Gerald.
I think he figured it out. I don't trust this guy anymore.
Yeah,
I feel like he had this guy there to have confirmation at the park. That new Tony.
And like Candy said, they mentioned Tony Deep's name 5 times throughout the thing. So they not bringing that lady's name back up for no reason.
Yeah,
exactly.
She been gone since last season, so
yeah, Marvin gonna have to off with his head.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this: do you think Jukebox will find out about this reporter and linking him to if something happens to her father? Because I believe if she turns, this is gonna be one of the dudes that's on the chopping block. If something happens
he's
to her
definitely on
father.
the chopping block. Paul from down the hall, Gerald and Famous, they all on the chopping block. Yeah.
He said Paul from down.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Gerald though. You can see it. I mean, it's just blatant right there. You can see it. Just asking too many questions and yeah, Tina said he seemed like an informant. You know what I'm saying?
He does now. But when this all happened, I said, this don't seem right for Marvin. And Marvin is still trying to play it cool and staying incognito, but this guy kind of knows what's going on once he gave him that money back, which is making me think, was those two guys at the room cops?
Everybody in the comments is saying the same thing. They said, seems overly interested. Just all into, asking so many questions. Support gamers say it seemed like a fad. Everybody agrees that Gerald is no good.
I think he's an informant.
Yeah, I think an informant, not a fad.
I think he's an informant because he got messed up with the drugs and he became an informant.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
I'm on that page too.
What y'all got going on?
Oh, wait a minute. I just want to ask one last one before we stop.
No, I didn't even. I didn't hear Candy. Did she say anything in regards to this last topic?
Candy.
Well, All right.
I'm sorry. Say it
She in
again.
the comments. I
Yeah,
see
she
her
in
in
the
the comments.
comments. Never
I was
mind.
wondering, okay, but Moochie, you wasn't on earlier, so I wanted to know what you think about the Jukebox and her girl group. I think that's gonna go all the way left. It's gonna go
I
bad.
think that's
So
gonna go sideways. That lady's talking to them crazy. I'm surprised Marvin didn't say something to her but he hasn't seen that interaction. I thought when we were seeing her yelling at her father, I thought it was gonna be about that woman, about the manager. I really did.
Yeah, and
But
also the girl, the light skinned girl, I forgot her name. She's talking slick to Jukebox and everything. So Jukebox
look,
ain't gonna tolerate nobody talking about her daddy. So
I hope Kanan don't try to mess around with that other girl, cause then that could really go sideways with them.
Mm-mm. We don't need no more trouble in the city.
oh, there
All
you go,
right.
Candy. We couldn't hear you earlier.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Oh.
All
We was
right. Well,
asking you what we was
I didn't
asking you
even
about.
mean to be on here this long for no hour and 42 minutes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
let me
okay.
support game. It says I like the storyline of Marvin and Jukebox, but I don't care about the music plot. We already know she won't last as a singer anyway. All right, but let's see where it goes because you know why support gaming? These are all the things that's going to make Jukebox. Everybody's
Yeah.
waiting for this girl to turn. So she's been going through so much disappointment and heartbreak where what they say it's going to be an ice box where her heart used to be. And on that note, I guess we're gonna close it out. If you haven't checked out last night, the ladies did Club Eden with Tika and EJ hosting it. I wasn't able to get on last night, so y'all see what's going on with me now. So while I'm kind of incognito right now. But Tamika, we had like a birthday weekend for her. And
Yeah, we had a good time too.
everybody tell me what y'all got going on your channels, please. What y'all got going on? I'm gonna start with you, EJ. I know we supposed to do something Thursday.
Yeah, so we supposed to have our movie night on Thursday if everything goes the way it's supposed to go. We're gonna be doing. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that movie. I'll Stay the Night or something like that. I'll think of it. But we are doing that. Of course, all the Queens men, like Moochie said, catch the replay on that one. If you missed it, we had Club Eden on that. I'm reviewing, of course, all the Queens men, so I'll have more content up for that. I'm going to be doing some rewatches and probably doing some extra stuff. I don't really know exactly what it's going to be just yet, but I'm working on some things. So just keep y'all notifications on and we'll see.
Okay, what you got going on, Tamika?
Right now is the usual, the Oval Sisters, Love After Lockup, of course, Raising Kanan. Some of my reviews may be late. I got a lot of stuff going on, but they'll eventually get up there. They may not be as quick as y'all, used to them being. I still haven't put up my All the Queens Men recap either, but hopefully y'all will be understanding and still rock with your girl and they will be up. But the lives that I have with the ladies for the movie night, I'll be there, okay? That's it. Keep your notifications on. Stay tuned.
What you got going on? What you got going on, Candy Love?
Hey. I don't have anything going on other than what you all have going on. We have the movie night Thursday.
Hey, Candy,
Stay
tell them the name of that movie because I think you know the name of it. I be forgetting the name of it.
One Night Stay.
That's it. Thank you.
One Night Stay, not staying, but stay, which is a very interesting movie. I think everybody needs to go watch it. It's on BET Plus. It stars Kenya. I can't remember her name. Kenya from Power. Jukebox Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Latavia.
Latoya Luckett.
Latoya
Toya
Luckett.
Luckett.
Yeah, Latoya Luckett. Um, It has a few people that you all have probably have seen before, but it's a very interesting watch. So we'll be doing that on Thursday, and raising Kanan pregame on Thursday as well, and then Friday we will be doing the. Well, I guess we'll do that next Monday. The Kanan raising Kanan watch along. I mean review, but that's it. Nothing
Well,
solo dolo yet. I'm part of the Supremes. No, in
oh,
Vogue. I'm
speaking
sorry.
of
I'm
that,
part of In
let me
Vogue.
give y'all a little FYI, fun fact with that whole picture that Kanan took.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know y'all saw the social media. That's the type of parties that the Supreme team used to throw back in the days in Southside.
Oh
yeah.
They
yeah.
used to do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
They used to
Yeah,
do
those
that,
are
and they
famous pictures. You can
also
find them all over the internet. Yeah.
right. They used to do that, and they also. I don't know if you guys know. They used to have a basketball tournament where they used to play the guys from uptown. Shouts out to Pretty Girl Loves Trap content, and there was a friendly competition, and they used to make their wages on things like that. So I
Yep.
like the fact that they did the nostalgia with those pictures and things like that. I spoke about that before when I thought this is the first season when I thought that they might have changed Unique's name, and he gave off that vibe that he was supreme in the beginning.
Mm.
So but now that we see Ronnie here, is Ronnie actually supreme? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right. So that's our show for tonight. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for bearing with me tonight because I know I wasn't really here. My girls held it down for me. Thank you, Kendall, for showing up. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Demarcus, Torix, Sterling, and Sonia's mom. Thank you for coming through. Denise Nichols, Momo, thank you for coming through. Jacque Washington, MBA. Thank you all for coming through. Thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all. Ew.